Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man, and today's video is on the new 6-8 meta build you need to make. So recently there's been a shooting guard that has been taking over the pro-ams. He's been going crazy in the pro-am. His name is Lxck, and he has made a 6-8 build that, you know what I'm saying, he's been going crazy with. And ever since then, I've been seeing people kind of be making the same 6-8 as he does, or at least going with the same kind of stats that he does. So since I've been seeing this build come around, I decided to make this build and put my own input into it and to show to you guys. And bro, this build is crazy. But before we get into the 6-8 meta build, can we get 100 likes on this video? 100 likes will be insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 5.9k. We are really close to 5.9k. And of course, leave a comment down below if you guys need any help or have any questions, and I will respond. Now, let's get into the new 6-8 build, man. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you want to click create your own build. And this, you want to go with either left or right. Pick the best saying you shoot with. I'm going to go with left. Jersey number, pick your favorite number. I'm going to go with 16. Once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to go with shooting guard. Shooting guard is probably the best position to go with because that's how we unlock the 6'8 height. You can't be a 6'8 PG. It maxes out at 6'7. So we want to make a shooting guard so we can be 6'8. Weight, you guys want to go all the way down low to 185. And the wingspan, you guys want to go with 6'8. And the reason we want to go with a 6'8 wingspan is so we can unlock the 96 mid-range. As you guys can see, if we go 6'9, we only go to 95 mid-range. But we want to go with a 6'8 wingspan so we could get a 96 mid-range. It will definitely make this build a lot better and it will help. Once you guys are done with that, you just want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I showed, because just one stat can get you a completely different build. And I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first we're going to start off with finishing. Finishing, what we want to do, drive and layup, we want to go with a 75. The reason we want to go with a 75 drive and layup is so we can unlock layup mix master on bronze, which will help. We also get float game. We're going to get it on silver because our close shot will automatically upgrade to a 78. So we might as well do that right now. So we're going to have float game on silver, which definitely helps. It's definitely an OP badge. So you guys can put a max +1 on this and get a gold float game, which does increase your green window. And it could be a very good badge to use on gold, because you guys can either use it on that, dimer, high flying denier, but we get multiple max +1 so that we can possibly even fit float game. Next is driving dunk. Driving dunk, we want to go with an 87, and we're going to use +2 cap breakers on our driving dunk so we can get an 89. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been getting their cap breakers lately, and that's why we want to add +2 to driving dunk, because driving dunk is a pretty heavy stat. It does take up a lot of attribute points, so that's why we want to go with an 87. Even if you guys don't have cap breakers, an 87 is pretty good. Eventually you guys can +2 this and then get 89 driving dunk. And with an 89 driving dunk, we get contacts off 1 foot and 2 foot. We really want those contact dunks, you know, for fun, for clips, and also it will also come in clutch sometimes too. And we want to upgrade our vertical to 78 off the rip just so we can make sure we get those contact dunks. So I would just do that right now just to confirm you get it. And because we went with a 78 vertical, we unlock silver posterizer, which will help us with contact dunks. So make sure you guys go with 87. Put 2 cap breakers on it, and you guys will have an 89, and you guys will have 1 foot and 2 foot contacts on this build. And that's all we really want to do for finishing. Next is shooting. Mid-range, you guys want to go with a 93 mid-range on this build, man. Then we're going to use +3 to mid-range to get a 96 mid-range, and with a 96 mid-range we get Shifty Shooter Hall of Fame, we get Deadeye Hall of Fame, and we get Set Shot Specialist on Hall of Fame. So we're going to have Hall of Fame badges, and we're going to have our max +2s. We don't even need to use max +2s to get legend. Actually, we could use just max +1s, but we're gonna have max +2s and max +1s, so we're gonna have a lot of legend badges on this build, which is very, very good. And I'm not gonna lie, that 96 mid-range is something devious, man. Not only does it help us get badges, the mid-range this year, it's OP. I don't know if you guys been playing park or theater lately. Everybody's going for middies. I feel like in the beginning of the game, everybody was dunking. Now everybody's shooting fades, and we want to be able to do that as well, you know what I'm saying? And I think 2K has no plan on fixing the fades. You just really got to play good defense, which a lot of people can't do because it's just very hard to guard. So we want to have that 96 mid-range for badges so our fade game could be crazy, so our midi game could be crazy. So make sure you guys go with the 93 mid-range, then +3 96 mid-range for all Hall of Fame badges. And of course the max plus ones and max plus twos make it higher, and you guys will be able to shoot consistently. And because the 96 mid-range makes us have Hall of Fame badges, our 3-point, we just want to go with an 89. We want to go with an 89 so we can get Limitless on silver. Limitless silver is pretty good. This build does get a 92 3-point, like it can max out at 92. So if you guys have spare cap breakers, you guys have extra cap breakers, you guys want to throw it on 3-point so you can have a higher 3-pointer, definitely do that. Or if you guys go build specialization, you guys can use 2 of those cap breakers on mid-range and use 1 more cap breaker from a regular, maybe crew cap breaker, and boom, you have a 96 mid-range and you have more cap breakers to work with. That's really depending on how much cap breakers you have or how much are you about to get. Then you guys can really edit this build into a whole different way. But me, I'm just going off the base of 5 cap breakers. I feel like the general people probably have 5 right now. Maybe people have more, maybe people have less, or maybe people are on the way to 5. So that's why I made this build based off of 5 cap breakers, because I want to make this build for the mass majority to understand and follow and be able to make, you feel me? Because I know not everybody has more than 5, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like 5 is just a general. So if you have more, definitely edit this build to your liking and towards your cap breakers. Use this as a reference, you know what I mean? But if you guys have no cap breakers or 5 cap breakers, you guys can definitely make it exactly how I show. So we are going to be able to spark down with an 89 3-pointer. 89 3-pointer is very, very good. We don't need anything higher than this, but of course, if you have spare cap breakers, you might as well put it up, you know what I mean? Why not? Or if you guys want to, you guys can even go 90, so you guys can unlock Kyle Korver base, and that's a pretty good base too. So if you guys want to go 90 off the rip, which you guys can, and get Kyle Korver base, which is a jump shot that Cash Out uses. I think that's the base he uses. I use that base sometimes too. It's a good base. You guys can go 93-point off rip. Next is playmaking, pass accuracy. Pass accuracy, we want to go with a 76. And with a 76 pass accuracy, we get versatile visionary, break starter silver, dimer silver, and of course versatile visionary silver. And that's very, very good because we are able to pass this ball very, very well on a 6'8". So if we ever play 2s, 3s, or even 5s, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be able to dot our teammates. We can even run point guard on this build. This build for the 2s is deadly. Even on the 1v1 court, if you guys want to play with this build on the 1v1 court, you guys can, because we will have defensive stats on this build. Come on, man. It's a Rickez video. You're going to have defense. So 76 pass accuracy, we're going to be able to dot our teammates. The ball, we will be able to pass the ball pretty quick, which is very good. Next is ball handle. We want to go with an 86 ball handle on this build so we can get all our dribble moves that we want, and also so we can get ankle assassin on silver, handle for days silver, and unpluckable silver. We need these silver badges. Not only that, we need to be able to dribble on the 6'8 build so we can cook up, you know what I mean? That's pretty much what everybody's going with. If you have a 6'8 build, we are minimum weight and minimum wingspan, so this is the max ball handle you could get on a 6'8, which is pretty good. So we're going to be able to move on the 6'8. We're going to be able to combo up crazy. Next is speed with ball. Speed with ball, you want to go with an 80. Again, that's like really what everybody's going with. 86 ball handle, 80 speed with ball on a 6'8. I wouldn't go anything lower than this. Prioritize these stats above all, you know what I mean? Unless you have, like, again, more cap breakers and you guys can put it lower, then cap break it to 80, cap break it to 86, then definitely do that. But for the majority, make sure you guys have these stats upgraded all the way. So that's all we want to do for playmaking. Next is defense. Interior defense. Interior defense, we want to go with a 70. We want to be able to guard the paint very well. We don't want to jump all the time because not every time we have to jump to contest. I know that's the best way to contest, and don't worry, I got you guys with that. But when it's a moment when we don't need to jump, we're playing good defense, we're staying in front of them, we're bumping them, and they go to a paint and take a contested layup, we want to just put our hands up and make them miss, right? So that's why we want to go with a 70 interior, because we're 6'8 with a 6'8 wingspan, and a 70 interior, we're definitely going to make people miss with our putting our hands up. Anything lower, they're probably going to just make it on us every single trip, and we don't want that to happen. That would get annoying, you know what I mean? So we definitely want to go with a 70 interior. Next is perimeter defense. We want to go with an 85 perimeter on this build. You know, I got you guys, man. We're going to be able to play defense. If you guys want to play 1v1 court on this build, you guys will be able to play 1v1 court. Or if you're just playing 2s, 3s, you're able to guard ball, you know what I'm saying? Because our speed and agility will be up there as well. We will get the other badges once we upgrade our agility, which we will get to that very soon. But we definitely want to have an 85 perimeter. I definitely recommend this. It just makes your build even better. Next is steal. I go 60 steal on all my builds just because glove doesn't really work this year. All we really need is a 60 steal just so we can get interceptions. If you guys want to go with a 73, of course you guys can. That's not a bad idea at all. Silver interceptor is pretty good as well, but I'll go with 60 just so I could get lanes here and there. So if you guys are this 1v1 core people, just go with 60, you know what I'm saying? So that when you do play 2s, 3s, or rec, they throw a bad pass, you want to be able to get that, go with a 60, you feel me? And we are a 6'8 with a 6'8 wingspan. We definitely want to get that lane, you know what I mean? We're tall, we have a good wingspan. We definitely want to get our interceptions, so at least 60, but you guys can go higher if you guys want. And also, I forgot to mention, if you guys want to go with a lower pass accuracy and upgrade your layup, you guys definitely could do that, but I feel like this is good right here. Next is block. You know I got you guys with block. Block is very important this year, so we want to go with a 74 block on this build so we can get blocks on this game, you know what I mean? Again, everybody's dunking. I know a lot of people are fading, but a lot of people are still dunking too. So we want to have that high flying denier on bronze. You guys can even make this go to silver with a 78 block. If you guys go 78 block and a 74 vertical, you will get this on silver. Next is physicals, and I'm sorry if I'm going very fast, guys. I'm trying to be objective / detailed at the same time. Speed, we want to go with 85 speed on this build. Agility, we want to go with 84. Again, we want to play good defense on this build, so we want to have good speed and good agility. I recommend a lot of builds to have good speed and agility, unless you're not playing on-ball defense at all. If you're not playing on-ball defense at all, you don't really need speed and agility. But I feel like every 6'8 should have a good speed, have a good agility, because you're so tall. Your wingspan is pretty good too, because you're 6'8. I feel like defense on a 6'8 is already naturally good, just off the height and wingspan. So why not put defense on this build? Why not be, you know, fast on defense in this build? You know what I mean? So we can play on-ball defense, clamp up people. It just makes the build more multi-purpose. Like, this build is definitely multi-purpose. It's not just good for one thing. It's good for many things, and that's how I like to make my builds. I like my builds to have everything, and I feel like this 6'8 really does have everything, because 2K allows it to have everything too. And that's really all you guys want to do with this build. You guys can upgrade your guys' strength if you guys want to. You guys can upgrade vertical more if you guys want to. But we do have a few stats to upgrade left. Me, I'm going to just put it on pass accuracy, because why not make it a little bit faster. And probably throw the rest on free throw. Or we only get 1 free throw point. And the last point we get to put it on offensive rebound. And we are 99 overall on this new meta 6'8 build that you need to make, man. This build is tough. So once you guys are done upgrading this build, you guys want to continue. And we are a 2-way 3-level shot creator, man. And we only have one weakness, which is steals, which is like pickpockets, which doesn't even work in the game, and interception passes. But to be honest, we can catch a lane with bronze interceptor and being 6'8 with a 6'8 wingspan. We're going to be able to catch lanes, you know what I'm saying? But again, if you guys want to go with a 73 steal to get silver, go ahead. That's not a bad idea. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed weekend. Peace.